Evaluate the following expressions. They want you to evaluate the sine of negative 3 pi over 2. So let's go through the first one. It is best to build your x and y axis so we can find where negative 3 pi over 2 is located. Now remember that it's asking for a negative angle, so therefore we have to go backwards. And your pi over 2 are your 90 degrees, so therefore this will be negative 1/2, negative 2/2. This will be negative 3 pi over 2. That's negative 1/2, negative 2/2, negative 3/2, and we're going backwards. Since the angle lands on the y-axis, we need to think of where's this point located. This is point located at 0 for the x, and for the y is up 1. Now the sine, is that your x or your y? The sine is your y value, and your y value happens to be 1. So therefore the sine of negative 3 pi over 2 is equal to 1. Letter B, the cosine of pi. I'm going to build my x and y axis, and I need to locate where pi is at. Where does pi land? Remember, this is pi is equal to 180, so that's pi. So we're just going to, since it lands on the x-axis, we need to think of where's this point located. This is a unit circle, so therefore this is negative 1 to the left, and they stay there. And cosine, is that your x or your y? Cosine is your x value, and your x value is negative 1. Tangent of pi over 4. We're going to build your x and y axis, so I can locate pi over 4. Pi over 4, your 4s are your 45 degrees, so therefore this is 1 pi over 4. So therefore your 45 degree, we're going to build a right triangle. And tangent, is that your y or your x? Tangent is y over x. So therefore your y value over your x value. And since this is a 45 degree angle, we know that they both are congruent. They both are square root of 2 divided by 2. And this is positive because you're going to the right, and this is positive because you're going up. So if it's to the left, it's negative, or if it's down, it's negative. And since they're both equal and they're both positive, this will be equal to 1. Or you can just divide. Square root of 2 over 2, divide by square root of 2 over 2. Change your division to multiplication. But we know that since they both are exactly the same, we'll give you 1. Letter C, or letter D. Cosine of 270. Once again, I'm going to build my y-axis and my x-axis. And I need to locate, where's 270 degrees? Let's see, this is 180, 360. I know the halfway mark is 90 degrees, so I'll be 90, 180, and plus 90 will be 270 degrees. 270 degrees is here. Since it lands on the y-axis, I know that this is 0, negative 1. And I'm looking for the cosine. The cosine is your x values, and your x value is 0. So therefore the cosine of 270 degrees is equal to 0.